Morning. My name is Brad Mihalik, Operations Section Chief with Great Basin Team 3, with your operational update for the Middle Fork Complex for August 27th. First thing we'll start out with this morning is weather. We have a pretty significant change in weather coming over the next couple of days. We're going to have a dry cold front pass through today and tomorrow, which is going to significantly increase our winds as well as some of our relative humidity values. We're actually going to have some critical fire weather periods today, which is going to affect our fire behavior. So with that, we'll start around the horn. Up north on the Bulldog Fire here. Up north, crews continued to work off the 671 road in the Silver Creek Lodge area, implementing structure protection mitigations in there. That should be completed by the end of shift today. Coming back down, as we talked yesterday, the indirect line coming off the 671 road, tying back up north to the Rattlesnake Trail area is still ongoing, and we have 2 to 3 more shifts of these folks until this line is completed. Coming back down the west side of the Bulldog Fire, this all remains looking really good, hung up on the Middle Fork Road there. We're just continuing to patrol and monitor that. Around the southwest corner here, this still remains really good, still in patrol status. We're actually starting to backhaul some equipment out of here due to how comfortable we are with this area. Moving up and around the east side of the Bulldog Fire, this section here in Lightning Creek that we've been concerned about over the last couple of days is actually looking a lot better with the aircraft we've been utilizing in here, doing bucket drops on this little finger of the fire here. That's looking really good. Moving up and around the east side of the Bulldog Fire, this activity is starting to pick up a little more in this area, specifically this spot that we have out east here. That we saw quite a bit of activity in that yesterday. So for today, we're going to just continue keeping this checked up with rotor wing aircraft. Moving down around the highway corridor through the communities here, Crouch, Garden Valley, and then down on the Highway 17 corridor. The structure protection group continues to work in that area, really making sure our structure protection plan is solid with this new change in weather coming. Moving into the Nellie Fire, we continue on the west side here with our indirect fire line. From here down yesterday, this line is completed. This dozer line is completed, and we have it backed up with retardant all the way down to the Highway 17 corridor. Today, we're going to continue north from this line out with some dozer line out to the Anderson Creek Road, and then we're going to utilize this road as line, tying back into the Nellie Fire up here. So this gives us our primary indirect line through this area. Yesterday we saw an increase in activity up in here, which we're calling the Spaghetti Bowl, where all these roads come together here. So we're really going to keep a good eye on this today. We need another day to get this line really prepped and ready to burn. So we're going to continue to utilize the aircraft in here to keep this checked up to buy us some time. Also, we're out west of our primary line here. We're starting a contingency line, and that means if this primary line were to not hold, we're starting another line out here, getting that started, implemented if this line weren't to hold. So this is just going to be some hand line up and around the ridges to prevent the fire movement to the west down along the highway corridor. Moving east along the highway corridor, this is still looking really good where we have black line in here. We're continuing to patrol and monitor this. As we move east into the Birch Creek area, this section right here yesterday, we did see some increase in activity and burned late into the night last night, and it's slowly backing down to the highway corridor. We're just continuing to monitor this. It's not coming at the highway with much intensity. It's just slowly backing down towards the highway. So we're just going to continue to monitor and watch this for today. Moving up and around through the east side of the Nellie Fire. This continues to stay hung up in the old Pioneer burn scar. We took a flight on this yesterday and got a real good look at it. This still remains very looking really good. It's just moving through the big 1,000-hour fuels, which we call. It's like big logs and stumps on the ground, just slowly creeping through here. So we're really still feeling comfortable in this area with this remaining unstaffed. As we move up into the Division November area, this is another one of our critical priority areas. Yesterday we had crews in here going direct, picking up from the lake, working towards the east to tie into some road systems out here. We're also utilizing Snooper aircraft and Rotor Wing up here to assist with this operation. Yesterday afternoon we did get a spot out here to the east of Wilson Creek, and that is a big concern for us today, and it actually grew quite a bit overnight. So this is a concern for us today to try to come up with some plans to contain this spot. With that happening, some of the roads that we were planning on utilizing up in here may no longer be an option. We're not sure if we're going to have time to get this all implemented. So today what we're doing is we're scouting out north, and there's a old line that was used on the Pioneer Fire that's actually off of this map that we're going up to scout and determine whether that's going to be a viable holding option, but it's up off the map here. With that, we still continue to have folks in all three of our spike camps: Deadwood Spike, Anderson Spike, and Silver Creek Spike. And our night shift will continue for the next couple of nights as these conditions change and our burn periods are lasting longer. So this night division will still be in here tonight to monitor the highway or the fire progression towards the highway corridor. Thank you.